images on the screen to watch another video.
What is up? Alright. I'm gonna play a little hardcore before I go to work. Let me just log into Twitch here. I'm gonna need to change the name. A little unsure of myself as to what to do next since Morden managed to get himself killed in hardcore. My options are to sit around and wait for Waldo and Excal, who are lower levels than me right now, or to try to level up and play with Wings of Redemption, who is like level 50 right now in hardcore. And I don't know. I really don't know how far I plan on taking this hardcore thing, because Inferno is pretty insane. And I now have a monk doing really well in Inferno. I beat Act 1 of Inferno solo with my monk, which is pretty cool. But it's easy now, but to get the gear that I needed to make it easy wasn't easy, and I died a lot. And sometimes if I kind of don't pay attention or I get a little bit too cocky, I can get myself in a situation where I can die. So it makes you think, like, the developers have said that they don't expect people to be beating Inferno in hardcore. They pretty much don't. It's just the truth. So I don't know what to do. Oh, crap. Oh, look at that. I almost just died while playing around my chat. Nice. Seriously? That was close. Could you imagine if I died right there? Seriously, go Wii. Leave me alone. It's like I'm trying to fidget with my browser here. So that's what happens. You don't die, you get kind of cocky. Seriously, leave me alone. Act 3 Nightmare. Okay. Trying a goofy little strat. For anyone that's never watched this before, I am using Resolve with a combination of my AoE, which I'm not even using yet because I don't even feel like it's needed. It's a waste of spirit at the moment. Here, I'll show you right here. So what happens is anything I hit at all for a few seconds hits me for only 25% less damage, supposedly. That's the theory anyway. I honestly am not convinced. I've talked to people and they agree with me. But anyway, I use the version of the thing that is extended in range. I don't know what it's called right now. Sorry. Alright, seriously, come on. And the other thing I'm trying right now is kind of a new trick. Is I'm using the Thunder Punch that gives me 16 extra dodge, and I'm using the what's it called, Deadly Reach, and it's called like Keen Strike or something, gives me 50% more armor. So in theory I have those stacked together while also reducing the damage I take by 25%. So right now I'm not using a shield. Eventually I'll have to survive Inferno. I mean, this is still just Nightmares, so I'm probably getting ahead of myself. But I know in Hell, resistances start to matter. I might actually mix it up. Well, I shouldn't say might. I will mix it up to use, what is it called? Something of one. What is it? I don't even know. It's one with everything. With one with everything, I can stack resistances, and on my normal mode monk, my resistances are like 470 or something like that. And it's just so easy to do when you can use that one with everything. So it's pretty much the plan, just to make it there. But I don't know, this game in Inferno just turns into a farm fest. It's pretty much just grinding and running over and over and over again, trying to get items that someone else will buy from you. Another problem with hardcore is the auction house is kind of retarded, so everything's expensive. There's not many people playing hardcore, and then not only are not many people playing hardcore, but not many people are surviving hardcore. So getting items is kind of difficult. Be interesting if there's gold farmers farming hardcore or not. Makes you wonder. I mean, can they survive? They'd probably find these like abysmally boring spots and just farm money. I really don't know. Get a character that can't possibly die, maybe, and play a difficulty that's too easy. Alright, enough out of you. It really sucks doing this and talking to myself. Like I'm boring myself to death. I mean, not that I don't have anything to say, but just kind of more of a forced conversation, and I don't have any pre-planned script. I'm just kind of actually bored. I ended up having to buy a new router today. A new modem. But a new router yet last week. My internet's been acting up. I'm a little scared to play first-person shooters right now and get lagged out and leave. I want to play Battlefield PC a lot more. It's amazing, actually. My most popular videos are Battlefield 3 videos from Xbox. Not that I think the Xbox part matters. But I think I have one video now at like 15,000 views or something. It's incredible. Who would have known Battlefield fans would be so good? Loyal, I don't know. Eager, what's a good word for that? Enthusiastic. Alright, stop whining. So that's cool. I didn't like Battlefield on the Xbox. I felt like the controls were sluggish. I never really felt in control, so if it makes any sense. I had pretty good accuracy with the guns, but I always felt like the controls were a little floaty. It didn't feel right. I mean, granted, on an Xbox controller, I maybe deserve it, but I know Modern Warfare doesn't feel that way. Modern Warfare has its own problems to deal with. So yeah, playing on the mouse and keyboard is just amazing. It's sexy, but I haven't played enough to have an official opinion, but it seems kind of almost harder on X or PC. I think the people I'm playing against have been playing a lot, and I haven't played since December or something. So I'm rusty. The maps play differently when you get so many people. I'm tempted. Part of me wants to just play like 32 player servers, but the big servers really are pretty fun. And I don't know. Part of me kind of gets. I don't know how to say this. I don't want to focus on stats, but a part of me wants to focus on wins and stuff. I want to have an impact in the game. I want to have fun, and I don't want to feel like I'm getting demolished by mortars. Here I'm playing Diablo, I'm talking about Battlefield, but I don't want to feel like I'm getting demolished by the Zerg of the game. So there's a weird mix and balance that you have to come to when you're trying to avoid those situations. That voice from that guy just talking there sounds like something out of Game of Thrones. I'm gonna sell this weapon. I was using it and I just got a new one. Oh wow, oh that's socketed. Damn. This just got real. Wow. That's beautiful. Oof, look at me now. Put a gem in there so I can sell it. Easier to sell stuff when you jack up the DPS. It's not even worth looking at this stuff, I don't think. I've got my little companion here full of better to find magic stuff. Should probably find her a staff. Hey, there you go. Blah 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 blah. Another thing I've done on this character is I've taken a lot of health on hit since I attack so quickly. It's probably going to get a lot harder as I go up to get something like that. It's really more of a luxury. I mean, I really wish, like on my, for example, in my Infernal character, I wish I had these kind of stats on my items. It's just when you're looking for level like 60 plus items, it's not easy to get all the cool stuff you want. I paid like 100,000 gold for the weapon I'm using. So I gotta practice kind of alternating attacks. So hopefully you'll see me doing that. It's also pretty cool if I hold down shift and use this reach attack. It's not that important now, but eventually, I mean, here it's cool because I can hit these guys even though they're running away from me. But in Hell and Inferno, it's going to be important that I don't stand on top of targets. That was one of the things I had to learn the first time I got to Hell. Was I used to use the Thunder attack that had a blink on it. So you'd walk away from the fire and then blink right back into it. And that was really annoying. And, you know, originally I always wanted to play kind of more of an offensive monk, but fact is, it's impossible to do. The game was not designed for that. There's lots of abilities in this game that were put in knowingly, knowing that they're going to be inferior at some point. This reach is doing some work right now. I don't know, I may just take off the other attack thing, but for big stuff I think it'll matter more. I wasn't sure how far I'm going to go here, but I guess I'll just keep playing until I gotta go. Hopefully the stream is doing okay. Yeah, move that over. Trying to perfect my stream for Battlefield with Diablo. The stream, it comes off a little ugly, but honestly, I don't feel like the quality that I'm producing on my when I upload to YouTube or even on the stream is any different than anyone else that's uploading YouTube videos. Part of that could be YouTube. But when I upload Battlefield, it looks like a pile of garbage. It's all pixelated and ugly. What is all this? My main source of healing and spirit usage is going to be my aura, or my mantra. Not only does it heal me, and it also gives me that 3 seconds of extra dodge. So, assuming I play my cards right, I'm getting like, what, 31 extra dodge if I spam mantra and use this attack. It's pretty good, right? Not to mention the 15 I'm already getting, so that, see, so my dodge is there. Unfortunately, it's not going to see it. But you figure 37 plus the 16 is pretty darn good, right? One thing I've been debating too, now I'm using it in Inferno, but only because I've kind of got Act 1 on farm. But there is a rune right here, Backlash. Get rid of this thing. What is this? Backlash, every time I dodge, it does damage in an AoE around me. But I think I may end up just leaving hard target, just because it is hardcore and dying sucks. So far, I've never died in hardcore, knock on wood. But that 20% extra armor I'm getting right now, right here, hard target, I think that's always going to be better in a situation where you don't want to be dead. And I do die in Inferno sometimes. Every once in a while something insane happens, like I'm at half health, and then an elite like pulls me into a laser and a desecration, and my health just insta drops, and it's just dead. And wow, the frustration of that happening in hardcore, I can't even imagine. I wonder how far people have gotten in hardcore without like using some kind of exploitive ability. So what are these guys? Extra health and chain. If I can keep them from getting around me, I should be fine, but it looks like they're getting there anyway. Alright, easy. Look at, see, I've got it so they're not all surrounding me. Yes, you did. You learned I'm a stud. That was easy. Let me just leave this chat. Just type /leave and see you later. So, I wonder how I can make my stream more exciting. I'd like to schedule gameplay, but it'd be like once a week. I don't know if anyone cares about that at all either. It kind of sucks, but I don't like to play on the normal primetime hours because, one, I'm at work usually, and when I'm not at work, like a day off, I usually want to spend that time with family members. So, or friends, of course. But, yeah, it's kind of awkward. I wonder if maybe like a Sunday thing, like a Sunday night maybe pick a game, or I don't know, some way of voting on what game I should be playing. I like playing the game I want to play. That probably won't make everyone happy. Like, I've had people tell me they want me to play more multiplayer of Mass Effect. I've even got some videos, but honestly, Mass Effect just isn't challenging anymore. It's boring. I literally am just like half asleep when I play it. And, you know, that's at the... What's the hardest difficulty in Mass Effect? Gold. So, apparently, I've heard they made it harder or something. I don't know if it's just on PC. I really don't know. But I've even got videos sitting on my hard drive. Like, one video where we beat a gold mission, I played a level 1 engineer. And we still won. It's just really me putting up the decoy over and over again, just infinitely. It's not really that interesting, just in my eyes. I like to be challenged. I like to be trying to teach something when I post videos. When I say post videos, I'm mostly talking about my YouTube channel. You know, like in a game like Modern Warfare, where, you know, people post these crazy like 100 kill videos, but they fully admit that they're farming it. They're like wandering around looking for the worst possible group, and they leave games if there's even remotely a challenge. And that's the kind of stuff that really ticks me off, because like the real point of playing a game like first person shooter, especially multiplayer, you're supposed to be challenging yourself. You're supposed to be finding like a tough opponent and nearly losing. And isn't that like what you really want to watch as a viewer? Who the hell wants to watch someone stomp idiots for 100 kills? Like, I don't know what that's proving other than that you can do it, which yeah, okay, whatever. I mean, there's always I guess some people can always say they can do it, and then some people actually go and do it. But like, I don't even bother watching those kind of videos because I know what's happening. There's nobody is stupid enough to say that if they're playing against good players, they're gonna get like 100 kills in like Modern Warfare. So what's the point? You know, and Modern Warfare has massive. Should I have cared about that guy? I guess I could sell my crap. Hey, look at that! Wings of Redemption just signed on. I don't even know what's like a good item. Like, is this axe good? I don't know. I could probably socket it and sell it off as like a high DPS item. I'm thinking, screw it. I don't know about this ring either. Like, I have way better. Nah, no one's gonna want that. I don't want to play hardcore alone, it's boring. It's amazing though when you play hardcore alone how much easier it feels. Everything just dies. I always wonder though, like, when hardcore feels easy, is it because your partner was terrible? You know, I just think those explodey guys are scary, but they seem kind of retarded. I want to see what happens. It's part of it's lag too. Like, I have 100 latency right now, which might be the best latency I've ever seen in Diablo history, but there's been times when I've lagged, or so it looks like those explodey guys are like not even near me and I'm running away, and then I just instantly die. That's happened to me in normal mode with my wizard. And granted, my wizard had like no hit points, so I kind of deserve it. But it's a lag issue too. Like there, I saw him run away from me and he was away. Oh, there goes Wings. Probably checking the auction house. To be honest, it's the only reason I logged in. I didn't intend to actually play right here. I just felt like checking the auction house, and I'm like, what should I do right now? I don't trust my internet, so I'll play this game. Alright, you know, I'll just go invincible and piss off all these guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like how she turns them against us. Okay, that hurt. Yeah, so that one hit me, but why did he hit me, you know? I have a feeling that DRJ and XCal aren't going to want to play with me if I outlevel them too much, because they'll feel like I'm just carrying them through. And it'll kind of ruin the suspense factor. So, I don't know. So hard. Like, everyone has different schedules. Like I work an evening shift, and Waldo works like a night shift, and XCal's just an animal. And his schedule's just bizarro world. Wow, that was dangerous. Okay, seriously? It's kind of cool I can hit him like that. Alright, laser beams are not cool. Pretty much, as long as you stay away from the lasers at all times. This isn't really hard. It's not until Hell and Hardcore that, or Inferno, that they can pull you into the lasers and do evil things. It's not really that scary. Hey, buddy. I'll probably just not bother with this extra dodge attack. Not like it matters that much. The alternative would be probably having the little Mystic helper. Paratroopers. Paratrooper skeletons. Yeah, I'll just go invincible and say screw you guys. Little explodey bastards. Tell you what, the worst enemy in this game is lag, and I'm totally not lagging right now. It feels actually like an easier game. I don't know if anybody listening knows Dino Riding Jesus, but hey, if you guys are curious about... This is that character that he power leveled. Have to leave the game to look at his other stuff. You report him. View achievements. What the hell? Whatever. But, yeah, I just watched this video today where he found that little power leveling trick. Probably been all over the internet forever. Let's see, it's just lazy. I should be, like, backpedaling and striking from range, but I don't know if it's just because I'm overgeared or it's too easy a nightmare, but I'm just steamrolling through. The negative thing about this range attack thing is it's slow, but I must have some attack speed stuff because I don't feel slow. Let's see, where did I find that out? Attacks per second. Huh. Where is it? Maybe they don't show it. That's weird. I know it's there, because I have attack speed pretty sure on this weapon. I guess I don't. I know I had it on my alternate weapon. Weird. Feels faster than it is, I guess. Oh, you know what? I know why it feels fast to me. Because I've been using a shield on my other character. That's what it is. Pretty sure when you pick up a second weapon, it's instant 15% bonus attack speed. Which is pretty significant. So you hit them from range, they go. Just get the fire going. You are retarded. Could probably play this with one hand and still be fine. How about that for a stream? Guy who plays Nightmare with one hand. Except I'm hitting shift right now, so the reason you want to hit shift a lot is because if you misclick, which happens pretty much constantly after, like, think about it, you just killed something, so the game thinks you're clicking on nothing. Especially in lag situation. And then all of a sudden you're running forward and getting yourself more hits than you need to have. Also see, it's like I'm not really aiming anything right now. When you're not hitting shift, the game's kind of. Let's see what I get. All right, so I got one with everything. That's important. Probably level 50, I'd say, is when it matters. Huh? That's it? There's got to be more. Let the girl do our work. This spell just never good. I don't get it. You know, there's a few skills in this game that I feel like were built just to trick you into buying the game, and then when you actually play the game, they're pointless. Like, I've never seen anyone use that time walk ability thing. The time warp for the wizard. I'm pretty sure if you're hitting a small group, that health to hit thing. Oh, gotta put my mantra on. You know, it's funny, I forget to put my mantra on in this because in Inferno, you're pretty much using your mantra, I'd say every maybe 10-15 seconds in a fight. And in this, it's like a snooze fest. I actually like welcome myself getting surrounded just to keep it interesting. It's my biggest flaw in all games is I don't know how to be careful. I'm kind of a little bit of a I don't know what's the word, thrill seeker in video games. Kind of want to find a rush or do something that shouldn't be possible. That's why alright, enough. Alright, that was cool. I like what she's doing there too is she can make things, you know, go invincible and just get this over with. She can make things attack their friends. So that guy goes stupid and stands right next to me. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, my favorite kind of videos are kind of montages, but not like cheese montages. Like, what a lot of people do is montages are fake. They'll, and I fall for this all the time. They'll kind of like accelerate the speed of the game, and then at the last second, they'll either fast forward or they'll fast forward and then turn it into like a slow motion thing. So it kind of like makes a shot look harder than it really was, or it makes it look like they did it faster than they really did. But a true montage, you know, one that's not scam, you know, actually showing skill. It's pretty cool to me. I get a thrill out of that. You know, when you kill like 3 people and you know you survive, or 4 or whatever. You know, it kind of never gets old for me because I know when I do it in a game, it's exciting. I don't know though. how you would possibly montage anything in this game. It's really, I hate to say it, but this game's kind of newbie. I mean, I don't want to say there's no skill to play because I've given the mouse to my 5-year-old, and I'm proud of him for just being able to click on the zombie that's barely moving in Act 1, but I know eventually he'll get the hang of it. And hopefully no one's trying to guess my age right now, because I hate when they mention that I have a kid. But yeah, I had my kid when I was like 10, so don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just kidding, but seriously, stop. So yeah, say something briefly about my kid. He loves Mario Kart on his Nintendo DS, and that's the way I want it. I played Mario Kart for SNES for like 3 years straight. You know, playing other games too, but God, that was such a good game. And I played Mario Brothers and stuff, so yeah, I want my kid to have the same thing. You know, he keeps asking me if he can play Angry Birds because his friends apparently at school or whatever, you know, friends he has, they all talk about Angry Birds. Well, I'm never going to let him play Angry Birds because, why do you think? How about that? What are you thinking right now? What do you think I'm going to say? The reason is because, and think about this for your future kids, I don't want him to play easy games. I don't like playing easy games. I don't want him to be that kid who likes easy games. I want him to know that games are not meant to be easy, and there are easy games out there. Sure, you can play like Facebook games if you want to. Have at it, but that's not what I want to play, and that's one of the big problems right now. There was a post by the guy in Penny Arcade. He was saying his impressions of E3 2012 and how he felt like when he was there, all the designers were kind of like, if you can picture it, they're on a stage and you're sitting there and you're watching this like game clip, you know, and he felt like it wasn't really like they were talking to him or like trying to make him happy. It was like they were, see, this is where shift comes in, and ranged, the fire could hurt a lot, but look, I just stand here, you can't do nothing about it, except die. And then another trick here, I hit spacebar. That's how you move, see spacebar without clicking on things. It's really, really good. I'm learning. At first I was barely doing it. Yeah, I lost my fire because I was sticking around. At first I thought it was like just a gimmick, like cool, but the more you play Inferno, it's life or death. It really is. You gotta bind it yourself. It's not something that's just gonna happen. Okay, this could get ugly. I'm gonna start spamming my mantra, save my invincibility for last ditch effort. Okay, now I'm gonna get out with spacebar. Do some range attacks to keep my range. And I didn't have to use my invulnerability, see that? So my lucky dodges saved my life. I'm gonna go to a faster attack. See, I like to think that, see, it's not about how fast you kill stuff, it's about not dying. So when I can do this, and then I do this, and I get all that extra defensive stuff, it's more important than having like myself do, let's say, 1,000 more DPS. So yeah. Anyway, in the E3 thing, he was basically saying he didn't feel like they were talking to him or trying to please him. They were like talking over his head to just a generic mob, you know. Let's just say 12-year-old who plays on the soccer team or something, and 18-year-old football player, you know, nerdy guy, soccer mom, dad who works all day and isn't very good at games. I mean, there's all these different kinds of people that they're trying to please, and they're not really like, there was a moment in gaming time when just even talking about video games in public was kind of embarrassing. You wouldn't even admit it. It was like an underground thing. And that's changed a lot, which I'm excited about, but it's created this corporate mentality of please everybody, try to sell the most copies. And to do that, you have to dumb your games down. You have to reduce skill curves. I'm not talking about memorization so much either, because like a Dota type game or League of Legends, there's a lot of memorization going on, but there's skill. But it's mostly applying your knowledge properly, which is sort of debatable how much skill that is either. But it's still a better option than a lot of the games we're getting right now. Oh man. This would be a lot easier if I had viewers, but at this hour of the day, not going to happen. Speaking of, probably going to be done in a few minutes. Hopefully I'll finish this area. I think I'm going to have to kill the fart monster to be done. Look at all the shinies I have. That would have been good if that had intelligence on it. It's funny though, there's a point in the game where all your items start to look terrible compared to what you're getting because you're just falling behind in gear. You know another thing that's good about the spacebar thing? When your wrist is getting tired, your mouse hand. See, I'm holding spacebar now, give myself a break. So I'll probably be uploading this video before I go. Hopefully people will enjoy it. I know a few people have said they're enjoying this series, and hopefully you can tell other people or advertise for me. Kind of, not that I have any shame about advertising, but kind of looks lame when you're like, check out my video, it's really good, and it's you. It's kind of hard to trust yourself or trust people like that. I know I'm the kind of guy, I love YouTube, I love watching videos just as much as I love making them, but I kind of, you know, I'm the kind of guy who someone says, hey, this guy's good, I give him a chance if it's someone else saying it. You know, and it's hard to get credibility when you don't have that many subscribers. I think I'm hovering at like 430 or something. I think a lot of time I lose subscribers and then gain them just because I play different games, people get sick of me. Like I have like 8 videos on my hard drive for like NBA 2K12, and I know out there's probably like still one guy hoping I'll upload them, but kind of, I don't know. Maybe with the NBA Finals thing, maybe I'll get more excited to play it. Sometimes that happens where you go into like NBA withdrawal, and then you got to play a basketball game. Part of it's interest, like my own interest in time. Like I want to play Battlefield and I want to play Diablo, so where's the time for NBA 2K, you know? And it's just, I don't know. I didn't find the game that challenging, and then when I jacked up the difficulty, it turned into cheese mode. So, there's something about, that's why I don't like single player games very much. At least with multiplayer, the difficulty is human. And you know human difficulty is not going to like, just, like in a basketball game it's all percentages. I mean, but you could shoot 5 wide open shots in a row and miss them all, or shoot 5 contested shots in a row and make them all. So, yeah. Alright, time to see the fart monster again. Seriously. So I can probably do pretty well with this guy as long as I stay at a certain distance. A lot of this, I might be able to do better actually if I'm up close. Let's see. Look at that. I'm keeping the health even just because I'm attacking fast. I'll add a little extra armor in there. Pop up my shield. Yeah, Yeah, see now, notice it slows down a little bit when I get my armor jacked up with the keen thing. Look at this, I'm just standing in this guy. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Health barely going down. Not even using my spirit. I'll pop a spirit right there. And I'm just alternating between left click and right click. Maybe I should name this video something a little bit different to show people I'm making an effort to talk to them. Like live commentary or something. I really do miss Moradin and his random spell casting. Pop a spirit. This is too easy. This is what happens when you have all that life steal. Alright, you're dead, Farty. And fart sound. Oh. I think I missed a book there, actually. Yeah, it's done. Ooh. Look at that. Sexy gem. I'm gonna save that. Should I make 2 sexy gems? Guess I could. I don't really have time to look at all this right now. I need a helmet that has a socket. Alright, well, I killed Fart Monster. I guess I'll dick around with these items and then, okay, sorry. Hear what he just said to me? Oh, right, that's the wrong guy. Yeah, I need to rethink my intent, sorry. Good item. I don't know. You guys should go to the YouTube channel, post questions, or I would love if you guys could subscribe to my Twitch channel. Maybe game impressions. Max Payne is on my radar. Max Payne 3 for probably PC. I could Xbox. Friend has both of their Xbox and PC already. He's an animal. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling like the PC kick right now. I need to get Fraps going. I'm too scared to run Fraps and stream at the same time, so I have attempted to Fraps Battlefield just for the sake of picture clarity, but I don't know. I'm still like massive rookie at all this, but whatever it takes, I'll stretching. Whatever it takes, I'm there. My hardware is amazing right now. I'm pretty much running an all-new computer with an all-new router, all-new modem. I mean, if I haven't dedicated myself to this craft, I don't know what else to do. But hey, I hope you guys are enjoying this, and catch you